Just before you begin to relax very deeply, I'm just going to say a few words about the process of learning to love again. After a relationship in which you really love someone comes to an end, it can seem, at first, as if you'll never be able to love again. Especially if you felt betrayed or the relationship ended suddenly when you were still in love with the person. You may feel it will be hard to learn to trust again, or you may fear that if you get too close, then love will be snatched away again. In order to love, we have to give of ourselves, and that can feel like taking a big risk. But not loving means a life without intimacy. So which is the bigger risk? You may be doubting that any future relationship could possibly work when a relationship in which you really love someone didn't work. Then again, you may feel that as you still love the person you're no longer with, how can you possibly love someone else? However, you can love again, and the beauty of love is that you love different people in different ways, just as you can love different things about them. A flower may find itself uprooted from a particular patch of earth, and it can seem as if it has lost everything, because that soil gave it its life and nutriments. But it can be replanted in another space and begin to get what it needs somewhere else. It's a wonderful feeling when you realize you've fallen in love again. Memories of the old love can still be special, and that person can always have special associations in your mind, but it's great when those old associations no longer prevent you from finding new happiness. Now, relaxation and calm is a wonderful thing. And as you prepare to relax very deeply, you can just close your eyes right now and begin to shift your attention inside, just noticing the rate of your breathing as you inhale and exhale, and the air passing in and out, cooler on the inhale and warmer on your exhale, and getting a real sense of increasing comfort as that body starts to become very still and relaxed. And those facial muscles can soften, and your muscles in your neck and shoulders can just relax and loosen to the sound of my voice. Just paying attention right now to where in that body is the most comfortable and rested right now. Whether that's a hand or a foot, a stomach, a chest, a head, just finding the place of greatest comfort in your body right now. And I'd like you to notice that as you focus on the sensation of comfort in your body, you can notice that sensation getting stronger and stronger, like an intense focus of absolute calm and rest, beginning to flow all around your body, filtering through the hands and filling you from within with a wonderfully restful sense that it's time to let go. And the back of your mind, just as you do each night when you sleep, deep down into your dreaming brain, in the knowledge that the hypnotic dream you're about to dream may be curiously relaxing for your conscious mind, but it's the learnings and understandings that your unconscious mind will be processing and absorbing that will make the lasting changes in your life. And here and now, you could get the sense of following a path through a landscape of tremendous beauty. The clear sky overhead, lush trees and foliage, the nourishing, clean, fresh air, feeling each step as that foot makes contact with the ground. Your arms swinging at your sides, birdsong here and there, birds flying up there overhead, and how sunlight can gently warm the face. And perhaps the distant sound of water bubbling down a stream or a river. That's it. And relaxing all the way down now into a walk through this landscape, noticing the changing sights and sounds. And as you walk and relax and learn things of importance to your unconscious mind, you can notice that at times on this walk there will be people walking with you, with whom you can laugh and joke and share moments of beauty with, and times when you walk by yourself. There will be times when the weather is gloriously sunny, and times when the sky darkens and the rain pours down. Times when you are deep in a dimly lit valley, or times when you're striding over a mountain. And there may be times on this walk that you think back to how nice a previous part of it was, how pleasant a previous traveling companion was. And you can take satisfaction in knowing that the enjoyment you had at that time will always be part of your life experience as you open up to what experiences the future has to offer you. And there may be times when a place or a companion is so wonderful you want to dig your heels in and stay there forever, even when really it's time to move on. Time to take your different paths and honor the calling of your own journeys. And you feel like refusing to look to the future and see that it has something much more nourishing to offer you. As if you were trying to clutch at the past, like trying to hold on to a river and stop it flowing. That's it. And when you really love someone, you are offering them a tremendously precious gift. The warmth and honesty of your love. And what they do with that gift is really down to them. You can only wait and see if they are worthy of your gift. And to truly find that out takes time. And opening yourself to somebody like that can seem like a risk. But imagine, right at the end of your life, being there at the end, how it would be to look back and see that you'd never dared open your heart, never dared give the gifts you have to offer. What a cold and lonely journey that would be. And how important it is to know you loved well. And you can always treasure that memory. And a flower that has been replanted in a new place can feel very sorrowful at first, uncertain of its surroundings, lost and lonely, missing the old soil and the old flowers that used to surround it. But as time passes, it begins to see that new and beautiful flowers are growing in this new place, different to its old companions, but equally wonderful in new ways. And the soil and the sunshine nourish it and grow, and internally it can one day simply say goodbye to its old territory, say goodbye to its old companions, and breathe in the new life and the beauty around it, curious about what the future has to offer it. And you can really get the sense, as you relax deeper, of what it's like to just let go, to let the river of life flow, and feel the tension of that clutching and digging your heels in melt away. The flow of the river needs to be unhampered. Changes occur, there's different scenery and bends in the river. And just relaxing with that process now, as you feel more and more comfortable and calm. And you can turn and begin to walk away. That's it. Further along that path, feeling lighter and freer. And freer and lighter. And how, after a little while, the past can begin to seem more and more distant, more and more past. And just as there were childhood friends you were once close to, who internally you have just said goodbye to, honoring that past childhood friendship, so you can internally begin to say goodbye to the past love in that past territory, way back on that path, appreciating it for what it was at the time, honoring that past relationship, and then saying goodbye to it now, because you can look to the future. Knowing you have a duty here and now to offer the gift you have within to someone waiting in the future, someone worthy of it, who will love you and give themselves to you as much as you give the warmth of your love to them. And that wonderful connection of hearts, the tingling magic of feeling that love waiting, can become a part of who you are, as your unconscious absorbs these learnings here and now. Knowing that in the weeks and months to come, you can surprise yourself by how light and free you feel. An invigorating energy sparkling through you, relaxing and allowing potential relationships to form and relaxing with them, giving them time to find out if they're worthy, and enjoying the adventure of them. Noticing you've been thinking about past territory less and less, and focusing more and more on the riches and intimacy to come to you. And in your mind, you could have the sense of loving someone new. Get an instinct sense of who they are. Like walking alongside somebody, you're not even sure who they are from the future. Maybe you haven't met them yet, but you feel all that love for them. Just getting a sense of that now in your mind as you relax deeper and deeper. And you have a very gentle, maybe passionate sometimes, love to give. And just like water that can be channeled in any direction, that love of yours will be channeled again, sooner than you think, into new pastures, bringing new life and irrigation into another person's world, connecting and merging with that person in wonderful ways. And you can bring all these learnings back with you as you gently reorientate to the room. That's it, coming back feeling refreshed and alert, noticing the position of your arms and legs, the sensation of whatever's supporting your body, and then whenever you're ready, just opening your eyes. Excellent.